I entered Portugal into the World Cup with one question: how far can they really go? Today, we put their entire journey into the hands of Autoplay. No edits, no boosts, just pure simulation. Will they rise or crash out early? Let's find out. So Portugal start off in the group stage with Ukraine, Brazil and Australia. Their first match is against Ukraine. The game was intense and by halftime the score was still 0-0. It looked like this one was heading for a draw until Rafael Leão broke the deadlock with a last-minute goal, giving Portugal the lead. The match ended 1-0 with Portugal securing the win and sitting second in the group behind Brazil. Next up in the group stage, Portugal faced Australia. The match kicked off and Portugal came out strong, creating several chances, but they just couldn't find the back of the net. The game ended in a frustrating 0-0 draw. Next up, Portugal faced Brazil in the final group stage match, a clash that would decide if their World Cup journey continues or if the Brazilians will cut it short. The match kicked off, and just 4 minutes in, Vinicius tapped in to give Brazil the lead, dimming Portugal's hopes of reaching the knockout stage. But Portugal were determined to fight back. They tried everything. Ronaldo's header went just off target, yet the first half ended 1-0 in Brazil's favour. The second half began, and the hope of a comeback seemed low until a Brazilian defender scored an own goal, leveling the score at 1-1 and reigniting Portugal's chances. Just as their hope grew, Brazil struck again, reclaiming the lead. The match ended 2-1, but despite the loss, Portugal still advanced to the knockout stage. Portugal faced Senegal for their first match in the knockout stage. The match got started, and just 2 minutes in, Ronaldo scored to give Portugal an early lead. The game continued, and Portugal dominated the first half with multiple chances, but it still ended 0-1 with Portugal in front. The second half began, and after a pass from Rafael Leão, Ronaldo scored in the 57th minute to double Portugal's lead. As the match went on, Portugal won a free kick just outside the box. Ronaldo delivered a perfect pass to Rafael Leão, who finished it to make it 0-3 for Portugal. The referee restarted the game and Portugal kept dominating. Then Ronaldo scored again in the 90th minute to make it 0-4 against Senegal and complete his hat-trick. The match ended in a 4-0 win for Portugal, sending them to the quarter-final against Nigeria. Portugal started with a great start, with Ronaldo giving a precise pass to Rafael Leão, who put it into the back of the net to give Portugal the early lead against Nigeria. The referee restarted the game and Portugal continued to dominate. In the 9th minute, Diogo Dalot scored from a deflection to double Portugal's lead. The game went on and Portugal kept the pressure high. Then in the 36th minute, Ronaldo scored a header to make it 0-3 for Portugal. The match continued and Peter Olabrinka scored in the 43rd minute to make it 1-3, reducing the deficit. The first half ended 1-3 with Portugal ahead. The second half began and Portugal continued to apply pressure with numerous chances, but they couldn't find the back of the net again. The match ended 1-3 with Portugal booking their place in the semi-finals against the Netherlands. The game began with Ronaldo scoring an early goal to give Portugal the lead. As the match continued, in the 15th minute, the Netherlands scored the equaliser. The referee restarted the game and Cristiano Ronaldo scored again to give Portugal back the lead. The first half ended 1-2. The second half began and Portugal were put under serious pressure with numerous shots from the Netherlands, but they managed to defend until the end. The game ended 1-2, with Portugal securing their place in the final. In the final, Brazil and Portugal walked out for the World Cup showdown, the biggest match of their lives. The match began with Brazil attacking non-stop, firing shot after shot at Portugal's goal. Eventually, the pressure broke through as the Brazilians found the back of the net, taking a 1-0 lead in the World Cup final. After a tense battle, the first half ended with Brazil still holding the advantage. The second half started, and just 10 minutes in, Ronaldo stepped up when Portugal needed him most, smashing in the equaliser to bring the game back to life and put Portugal right back in it. Portugal pushed hard, creating chance after chance, but the match stayed level. The second half ended in a 1-1 draw, sending the World Cup final into extra time. Extra time began with Portugal throwing everything forward, but Alisson Becker refused to be beaten, pulling off incredible saves and stopping every attempt Portugal created. Both halves of extra time ended without a winner, and the World Cup final went to a penalty shootout. Remember, if Portugal win, you have to subscribe. So the penalty shootout began.
Good start. Will he find the net? Under great pressure, he bangs it past the keeper. And it's the dead ball specialist. He very rarely misses, especially...
And he's there to make a great save. He was so focused there. Fantastic save.
To the keeper's left. With the team 2 goals down, he knows he has to score to keep them in the game. Goes for the right side.
Well, he strolled up and struck that with great confidence. That's a superb spot kick. He's missed another one. That's a lovely stop from the keeper. He's done his teammates proud with that one.
He's put it in the right-hand side of the net.
Well, it's never easy to step up and take a penalty, but he slotted that home with authority.
Tucks it away to the goalkeeper's right. Well taken. He's one of the very best penalty takers in the business. Will he show why? And the keeper's feet were glued to the spot.
Oh, the pressure was huge there to keep the scores level, but he's managed to control his nerves and slot the ball home.
Only one winner of that duel. And now on the verge of defeat. If he doesn't score, they're out. It is in. They're still in the game. Terrific penalty. We'll find that it is all over if he fails to score from the spot. It's there and his team fights on.
Well, he strolled up and struck that with great confidence. That's a superb spot.
Keeper's read that beautifully.
Oh, the keeper's done brilliantly to keep his eye on the ball and make such a great save.
He put it high over the bar.
Well, that looked like a rush of blood to the head for me.
He's missed.
I don't believe it. He's put it wide. You can see in his eyes how disappointed he is with that one.
That's it. The kick decided the game. They have done it here. Deserving cup winners today, and what an incredible achievement it is. And the partying, I'm sure, is going to go on long into the night.
So there you have it. Portugal can win the World Cup in a PSP Autoplay Simulation. So please don't forget to like and subscribe for more.